Have you ever heard music so captivating, so alluring, that it draws you in like a moth to a flame?
Music that promises paradise but leads you to a desolate wasteland.
We're talking about the music of the Khar-e-Dajjal, a creature so bizarre, so enormous, that its very existence heralds the end of days.
Welcome back to Iranian Things. I'm Tanaz.
And I'm Kiyumars. Join us as we take our 64th deep dive into the world of Iranian folklore, mythology, and cryptozoology.
Today we're exploring a beast that embodies both temptation and terror, a creature whose legend has captivated and confounded people for centuries.
We're talking, of course, about the Khar-e-Dajjal, the donkey of the Antichrist. But before we get into the specifics of this unique donkey, let's set the stage.
Right. To truly understand the Khar-e-Dajjal, we need to understand the Dajjal himself. In Islamic tradition, the Dajjal is a deceptive figure, a false messiah who appears before the Day of Judgment.
So kind of like the Antichrist in Christian tradition.
Exactly. He's a powerful being who uses trickery and deception to lead people astray.
And the Khar-e-Dajjal, this donkey, is his ride.
Precisely. The Khar-e-Dajjal is said to accompany the Dajjal, serving as a sign of the approaching apocalypse.
Okay, so we've got an apocalyptic donkey. But this isn't your average farm animal, is it?
Oh, not at all. The descriptions of the Khar-e-Dajjal are truly outlandish. Imagine a donkey so large that each step spans 4 miles.
4 miles. That's incredible.
It's said that its braying creates music that emanates from every single hair on its body.
Music from its hair. That's unlike anything I've ever heard of.
And that's not all. The Khar-e-Dajjal is also described as a walking feast. Bread is said to fall from its ears, and its dung is composed of figs and dates.
So we've got this gigantic donkey playing music and dispensing delicious food. It almost sounds appealing in a strange apocalyptic way.
And that's exactly the point. The Khar-e-Dajjal is a symbol of temptation, a creature that preys on people's desperation and desire.
Especially in a time of hardship, people might be drawn to the promise of sustenance and pleasure, even if it comes from such a strange source.
Exactly. But here's the catch. Those who succumb to the Khar-e-Dajjal's allure are said to be led astray, trapped in a desolate wasteland, or a kind of spiritual purgatory.
So it's a classic bait and switch, a deceptive promise of paradise that leads to ruin.
Precisely. The Khar-e-Dajjal serves as a warning against blindly following false prophets and being seduced by fleeting pleasures without considering the consequences.
It's a reminder to be discerning, to question what we choose to believe and follow.
Exactly. And these themes of temptation, deception, and the consequences of our choices are found in many different cultures and mythologies.
It's a universal human struggle, isn't it? This battle between good and evil, between giving in to our desires and choosing a more difficult but ultimately rewarding path.
Absolutely. And the Khar-e-Dajjal is a powerful symbol of that struggle.
So if you found yourself wandering through a barren desert, parched and desperate, and you heard the music of the Khar-e-Dajjal and saw its feast laid out before you, what would you do?
Would you be tempted? Would you risk everything for a taste of paradise, even knowing the potential consequences? It's a question worth pondering.
And for those of you who want to delve deeper into the world of apocalyptic figures and Iranian lore, be sure to check out the link in our episode description for a special playlist dedicated to the subject.
And don't forget to subscribe to Iranian Things, leave us a comment, and hit that like button.
We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay curious.
And keep exploring
The hidden corners of the world.